Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Murray. And it's Tyson in at the 3. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, I asked MP if he had any concerns about his individual matchup in this one. He said, I'm focused on doing whatever I can to help my team tonight. And that starts with being the best point guard on the floor. Those are the words of a true leader. Guys?
And at that position, that is exactly what you need, D.A. Thank you. The 3 from Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 7 points for Johnson. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP. The accomplishments and accolades he's achieved, MP is on a clear path towards greatness.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Here's Johnson. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Here's Grovit. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And they double up Allen. Johnson for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Nets trail by 8. Outside Thomas. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Johnson outside. Pass to Grovit. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Johnson outside. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Johnson down low. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Johnson inside. He's against Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Lets it go from 11. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Cleveland leading by 11. Johnson outside. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Left side, Thomas. To halt the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 13. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action.
Doing all right. We'll get him.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson, a wide open look. The three-pointer.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Raptors made a big difference. He scored 35 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip, and he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod, but truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games. And it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
Pass to Clowney. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
"16 seconds left now here in the second. Thomas against Mitchell. Out to the wing. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Johnson with the block. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Here's Grovit. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Brooklyn Nets.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from three. That's frosty. Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
And the absence of Gilgeous-Alexander leaves a big hole in the lineup. Anytime he's not with the team, they miss his consistency.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Johnson. Jared Allen is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Johnson outside. Pass to Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. And here's Johnson outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 30.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. You got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Pass to Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Nice feed from Mitchell. This is how you get your teammates going.
Nets trail by 21. Here's Grovit. And good that time. Grovit's got 10 points.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Johnson outside. And again, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And it's Grovit missing. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Now coming onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets.
Both teams changing it up here. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You look at Johnson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Beverly, the pass to Jones. Crosses over. And the Nets miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Now Jones. He's got 5. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jones has got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Allen, a screen on Jones. Garland feeling him out a little bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Jones sets the pick for Johnson. Over Jones. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Garland against Jones. It's hauled in by Beverly. Nets trail by 20.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Jones, no luck. And so it's Cleveland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Patrick Beverly. Also out there, Jones, Trey Jones. Drew Eubanks out there with Whitehead. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jones. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Garland against Jones. Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Nets. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Back to Jones. Second chance shot. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Jones dishes to Beverly. Here's the floater. Jones, no luck.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Wade. Bamba against Jones. Bamba's shot is off.
Normally he drains that.
Now Jones. Here's Clowney. Defended by Jones. Jones, the pass to Whitehead. Jones in the post. Guarded by Garland. On the basket by Jones.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A different look now for Cleveland. Mitchell against Thomas. Johnson kicks to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Claxton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
Johnson stepping the line with 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Johnson, the pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nets trail by 18. Here's Thomas. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Johnson outside. Pass to Mitchell. And the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that's good. Donovan Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Gwinnett shooting just 34% from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Grovett. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Jared Allen, second personal foul. Team second. And now come up.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you later.
Hey, yo, bad play.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Wins pay the bills, baby. After a season like that, it all feels kind of meaningless, right?
get ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of and the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5-spot club.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with John Collins. And it's Maxey in at the point. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by George.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Johnson's got his second basket on the night. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside, here's Maxey. Jones grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce, and you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique, and it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
The kick out to Maxey. For 3, George drills it from deep.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Collins outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Johnson for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And that one is hammered home.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Garland, the pass to Jones. Here's Johnson. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
George for 3. Jones grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Tyson gets the 3-ball to go.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Wade, he's checked in for Jones. Conchar comes in for Tyson. Wesley, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland. "56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payne, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Deflected! Here's Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 76ers trail by 9. Now here's Payne. The shot misses. Great D that time from Porter. Wesley, the pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Pass to Allen. The fadeaway. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland on top, leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Green, also Cameron Payne out there, Caleb Martin out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Embiid passes to Payne. Misses the 3. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Back to Garland. Tipped! Now here's Martin. Defense is right there. Going inside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the bucket is good.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Martin misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Wesley. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Bamba against Embiid. Back to Payne. Screen by Embiid. Floats one. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Embiid is screen on Garland. Here's Payne. Lays it up and banks it in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get out, man. On the court, your hot squad. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bamba. Jones comes in for Wade. Tyson, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Johnson in for Garland. .157 left in the half. From deep, Johnson. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Allen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. 1:16 left in the first half of this game.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick, and he knows how to use.
Oh, wow! Come on, with authority.
Wow, the athleticism of Maxey. Impressive.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning and going away.
They grabbed their own miss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Johnson, and there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's George. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Johnson. Gets it off. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Wow. I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Cleveland on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. Don't they come in your size?
Okay, Ernie, I see what you're doing here. But I'm not taking that from the bow tie bandit.
Ernie, take it easy on Kenny. We know those pants are keeping those knees in place.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Cavaliers.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Cavaliers lead by 18. We've got Jared Allen. Johnson is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 57 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the strike. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
George with it. He's picked up by Jones. Maxey, that's good.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Garland against Maxey. And he gets it to go. Garland's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Embiid, a screen on Allen. The 3. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The teardrop, and it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Maxey passes to George. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pulls it in from the elbow. The Cavaliers pull it in.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Jones sets a screen. Garland for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
George with it. He's picked up by Garland. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Johnson's got 31 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
For 3, George. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
George outside. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Cleveland calls timeout. completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Bamba. Here's Wade. Launches a three. Bamba with it. Outside Porter. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Maxey. 11 points in the game. It's deflected.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
First team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Porter, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, pass to Maxey. Five to shoot. From downtown. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass. For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Caleb Barton, Cameron Payne out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Council in at the 2-guard position. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Out of bounds, it'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. Well, the 76ers shooting 34% thus far in this game. And here's Embiid. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on. We also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Another day, another win. Good work. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.